Chapter 26, Royalty. When Mig turned 7 years old, there was no cake, no celebration, no singing, no present, no acknowledgement of her birthday other than Meg saying, "Uncle, today I'm 7 years old." And Uncle saying, "Did I ask ye how old you be today? Get out of my face before I give you a good clout to the ear." A few hours after receiving her birthday clout to the ear, Mig went out in the field with Uncle's sheep and saw something glittering and glowing on the horizon. So Mig is 7 years old, the same age as some first and second graders. And for her birthday, she got a clout to the ear. She thought for a moment that the glittering and glowing was the sun, but she turned and saw that the sun was in the west, where it should be, sinking to join the earth. The thing that shone so brightly was something else. Mig stood in the field and shaded her eyes and watched the brilliant light draw closer and closer. And it revealed itself to be King Philip and his queen, Rosemary. Now, reader, what do we know happened to the queen?
She died.
She died.
But
when is this part taking place?
happening
Before.
before.
So basically,
This is
Despereaux
happening-
started, then went back in time, and then back in time
Yes,
again.
this is happening before Despereaux, and this is happening before Roscoe. She saw King Philip, his queen Rosemary, and their daughter, the young Princess P. The royal family was surrounded by knights in shining armor and horses, and atop each member of the royal's head, there was a golden crown. And they were, the king and queen and the princess, dressed in robes that were decorated with jewels. The sequins glittered and glowed and captured the light of the setting sun and reflected it back. Gore. Mig. There's a picture of Mig seeing the king, queen, and princess come by. "Hello," the Princess P called out merrily. "Hello." And she waved her hand again. See, the P saw Mig standing and staring. Mig did not wave back. Instead, she stood and watched, open-mouthed, at the perfect and beautiful family that passed by. "Papa," called the princess to the king, "what is wrong with the girl? She will not wave to me." "Never mind," said the king. "It's of no consequence, my dear." "But I'm a princess," said P. "I waved to her. She should wave back." Mig, for her part, continued to stare. Looking at the royal family awakened some deep need in her. It was as if a small candle had been lit inside, sparked to life by the brilliance of the king, the queen, and the princess. For the first time in her life, reader, Mig hoped. And hope is like love, ridiculous, wonderful, powerful. Mig tried to name this strange emotion. She put her hand up to touch one of her aching ears and realized the feeling she was experiencing, the hope inside of her, felt the exact opposite of a good clout to the ear. She smiled and took her hand to her ear and waved to the princess. "Today is my birthday," Mig called out. But the king and the queen and princess were gone too far to hear. "Today," shouted Mig, "I am 7 years